NBA playoffs continue on Wednesday night, April the 29th. 3 more games Wednesday night. Pistons Magic, Raptors Cavaliers, Lakers Rockets, all pivotal game 5s. And I've got free plays and analysis in all 3 games for Wednesday night NBA playoff action coming up right here, right now. Hi, this is Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV. And if you're liking these free play videos, I'll keep them coming. Quick thumbs up like. Click the thumbs up like. And if you're on your phone, click that hype button as well. And I'll continue to give you every NBA playoff game free every day here on the channel. And make sure you click subscribe and click the bell as well, so you'll get an instant alert and you'll know when Thursday's 3-pack video is posted as well. All right, let's get to your 3 games here for Wednesday night on April the 29th. First game is on Prime. Oh boy, Amazon Prime is back. And that's the Orlando Magic Detroit Piston game. And boy, the Pistons have underachieved in this series. The number 1 seed in the East, down 3 games to 1 to the Magic. Of course, when they came off a loss after Game 1, they bounced back with an easy 15-point win in Game 2, led by 24. Then they lost Game 3. Thought they were in a good bounce-back spot in Game 4 on Monday night, and that did not turn out to be the case as the Magic got it done at home. It was a really strange box score. Neither offense did absolutely anything, and that's what happens when you have an extremely low-scoring game. But what jumped out to me in the box score was that Detroit had 18 block shots, an 18-6 block shot edge, and they still lost the game 94-88. So back-to-back losses now, do or die back at home for Game 5. And the Pistons are the only way I would play this. If you're going to play it, I would lay it with Detroit. And we do have a catalyst, so maybe help the cause here. I know the Pistons have been outplayed in this series, but Wagner is now listed as questionable with the calf strain that he suffered in Game 4 the other night. And the Magic, without Franz Wagner in the lineup this year, have been a weaker team. Overall 25-23 without, compared to 20-14 with. And they also average about 3 points per game less. He's had double digits in every game in this series. So if he does not go, that would definitely be a blow. And I think that's somewhat priced into this line. Even if he does play, I don't think he's 100% healthy. So the Pistons minus the 9.5 would be my preferred side in this game on Wednesday night. As far as player props, Cade Cunningham continues to do heavy lifting. He was only 3 for 11, though, from three-point range with 25 points. Fell under his point total by a few baskets, but he was just 3 for 11. Also, Duncan Robinson was just 1 for 6 from three-point range with only 7 points. Cunningham points and assist over. If you like the Pistons, you got to like him to have a big game. But I think Duncan Robinson might step up as well after a poor shooting night in game number 4. So those are a couple Piston over props I would look at. As far as Orlando, it's tricky without knowing the status of Wagner, who had 19 points in just 24 minutes in game 4 the other night. He's obviously a key element. If he's there, he'll get some. If not, other players will step up. So if he's potentially out, maybe some other Orlando guys step up. But they're really struggling offensively. They're going to have to win low-scoring games. I would rather have Detroit players over as far as the player props here, because I do like them minus the 9.5 at 7 Eastern on Wednesday night. All right, your other 2 games are on ESPN National TV Wednesday night. We'll start with the 7:30 Eastern game, staying in the Eastern Conference. This series is tied up 2-2, and that, of course, is Cleveland and Toronto. And the home team, more importantly, is a perfect 4-0 straight up and against the spread so far in this 7-game series. And I see no reason why that's going to change in this one. Told you a couple weekends ago, Cleveland was my preferred side in this series. We had a strong best bet on them in Game 1 a couple Saturdays ago, and they won by 13, led from start to finish, basically. And then even though Toronto was in a good bounce-back spot in Game 2 on the road, they still lost by 10 and failed to cover. Now, the Raptors did get back on track at home in Game 3 as expected. I gave you Toronto here as a free play in the Game 3 video last week. That was on last Thursday. But I was a little surprised that Cleveland fell short on Sunday, as they're my preferred sign, and down after the loss, I thought they would bounce back, but that wasn't the case. Raptors held on for another ugly, low-scoring win, 93-89, and that's how Toronto has to play, of course, because they are one of the top 10 defensive teams in the NBA this year, but Cleveland holds a substantial offensive edge, and I also think the Cavs are going to speed this game up a little bit back at home. They only had 10 fast break points in Game 4, and now off back-to-back losses back at home, where the home team is a perfect 4-0 in this series. I do like the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're my preferred side, the better team. And after back-to-back losses, this looks like a pretty good setup and situational spot as well at minus 8.5. So if you're going to play it, I would lay it here as well with Cleveland minus the 8.5 points. And if you're going to look at the Cavaliers, and if you think they're going to bounce back as I do, then obviously the 2 guys that have to step up are their 2 guards, Mitchell and Harden. They combined for 39 points, but they were only 12 for 38 shooting, only 6 for 18 from three-point range in game number 4 on Sunday. Harden and Mitchell went off in game 1 when they won earlier in this series, and Toronto still does not match up well against them. The 2 guards, Harden and Mitchell, Play them both over. At worst, you probably split out. Could potentially get them both going over, but I can't imagine one, if not both, don't have big games here because I do expect Cleveland to bounce back with a solid effort here in Game 5 at 7:30 Eastern on ESPN. As far as Toronto, they do struggle offensively at times this year, but you look at their two leading scorers from Game 4, Barnes and Ingram were just 6 for 15 and just 6 for 23. Barrett might regress a bit. He was 8 for 22 with 18 points, but he was only 1 for 6 from 3. Walter was 0 for 8 from 3. So really no Toronto players I want to fade because most of them didn't shoot well in the last game. I would rather have those Cleveland guards, Harden and Mitchell, up and over their point total, as I do like Cleveland minus the 8.5. All right, your late game, 10 o'clock Eastern, back out in the Western Conference now, is Rockets-Lakers, and it's a 3-1 series. And as I told you back a couple weekends ago, I thought this series would go 6 or 7 games, but that's because I thought the Lakers might steal a game here or there. If you had told me it was 3-1, I would not have thought it was the Lakers with the 3-1 lead, and I sure wouldn't have thought they were going to be a 4-point home favorite at any point. Keep in mind, they were a 5.5 point underdog in Game 1 without Doncic, without Reeves. LeBron has stepped up, but now Austin Reeves is listed as probable. He is expected to return. Doncic still expected to be out, but Reeves is supposed to be back for this game, so we'll keep a close eye on that. Always a little uncertain how he might play, but he's been a key contributor this season, and they're a better team with him in the lineup, no question about it. It also takes some of the workload and pressure off of LeBron. Lakers won the first 3 games in this series outright as an underdog. Then Houston got the Game 4 win at home. You know, it's crazy. They lose the first game, and then they win the meaningless Game 4 by 19 points. But that actually puts the Lakers in a couple good bounce-back spots here off the blowout loss. And yes, this is almost a 9-point difference from the Game 1 line. But I agree with the move. And in fact, if you look at the sharp books, it's -4 in most locations. But some of the sharper books around the world are already starting to hint towards 4.5. That's because Reeves, of course, is expected to be back. I would lean Lakers here. They've been the better team so far in this series. And yes, Houston won Game 4 at home, but now it's back on the road. Kevin Durant, by the way, is expected to be out again. He's only played 1 game in this series. Their Rockets have actually been the same record with and without Durant this year, but their offensive numbers are much weaker. Their three-point shooting numbers much weaker as well. They are not a better team without Durant. He is expected to miss again, which kind of tells you all you need to know that this series is probably over. Now, if Durant is out, a guy we've talked about a lot is Reed Shepherd. He does get a lot more minutes and a lot more shot attempts without Durant. He had 12 shot attempts, 17 points in Game 4. When Durant doesn't play, Shepherd usually plays well, so his point prop over could be worth a look, but you got to make sure Durant is not playing, so you might want to wait till later near tip-off if you're going to play that one. As far as the Lakers side, it does get a little tricky if Reeves returns because he's going to take up some minutes and points from others. If he's not in there, we always look to play LeBron, of course, because he has to do the heavy lifting, but in the Game 4, he only had 10 points. And I think if Reeves returns, LeBron's point total is going to probably be a little lower than normal in his assist total. I like LeBron James up and over both points and assists. He had only 10 points, just 2 for 9 shooting, 33 minutes. He was limited a bit because of the blowout, but he still had 9 assists. So LeBron assists definitely over because whether Reeves is in there or not, he's going to get assists, but I think his points probably come out as well. And the Lakers likely do close out this series, surprisingly, in just 5 games on Wednesday night. Hey, there you go. Quick hitter for you on all 3 national TV NBA playoff games for this Wednesday night, April the 29th. What are your thoughts on these games? Sides, total, player props. What are you looking at? Where do you see the value? Drop them in the comments below. I do read the comments. I reply back. And hey, include some analysis as well so we can all learn and earn and win together here on WagerTalk TV. And once again, if you're liking these free play videos, I will keep giving you every NBA playoff game free this postseason. All I ask is a quick thumbs up like. Click the thumbs up like. Takes 2 seconds. It's done. Thank you so much. And don't forget, click subscribe and click the bell as well for an instant alert so you know when that Thursday NBA video is posted tomorrow here on the channel as well. Now, when I'm giving you opinions, TV leans, and every game on the board, sides, total, player props, a lot of these are light leans only. TV leans, if you want some action, play them. Nothing wrong with that. Have some fun during the NBA playoffs. But do so responsibly. A light lean should be 1% of bankroll. Now, if you want my official best bets, the strong plays that I'm personally using and my clients get as well every day at WagerTalk.com, well, those are rated as 4% of bankroll, 4 times stronger than a light TV lean or free opinion. If you want to get my best bets for Wednesday night, they're available right now on my page, NBA playoffs and daily Major League Baseball best bets, which have been crushing it. Check it out right now, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. And oh, by the way, don't forget about the bonus free play. Last cut, just a bit outside from being a best bet, goes up as a bonus free play on my page every day with analysis. So go get that free play for Wednesday, get the strong best bets, and get there quicker with shortcut WT.com. www.buzz.sm. And while you're there, check out some special offers. You can get a one-day all-access, of course, for $39. Single games are $25. One-day all-access, all-inclusive is $39. Or how about 6 days for just $69, dude? Normally 3 days is $69, but you can still buy 3 and get 3 more free. So it's 6 days for $69. Limited time. That's about to expire. Don't miss out as we near the end of April here. Also, promo code SM100 is on its final days. Don't forget, a 30-day all-access is normally $299. But if you use promo code SM100 at checkout, you get an instant $100 discount, and you get 30 days all sports for just $199. Promo code SM100. Summer Spectacular is still available the next 3+ months through August 31st. Baseball, basketball, and that first month of football as well for about $5 a day with the Summer Spectacular. Or the one-year all-access instant $500 discount and a bonus 25% coupon included is still available as well. That gets it down to about $1 a play for all of next year's college and pro football seasons, all of next year's NBA regular season into the playoffs, all of next year's college basketball through the championship, everything, rest of this year's baseball into next year's baseball. Great time to start taking a true investment approach and do so for about $1 a play with that instant $500 discount on the one-year all-access. Hey, whether you choose 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year, it doesn't matter. Every client gets the exact same best bets that I'm personally using each day. And it's always been that way since I started 30 years ago. August of 1996. This summer will be my 30th anniversary as a full-time professional bettor and sports handicapper, and it's always been the same. If I'm using a game, I send my personal plays to my clients each day. We all learn and earn and win together at WagerTalk.com. And get to my page, Steve Merril, quicker with shortcut WT.buzz/SM. Like, subscribe, comment below, and don't forget to follow me on social media as well, at Steve Merril, 2 R's, 1 L. Merril, at Steve Merril on X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to WagerTalk TV because you also know there's more free play videos coming up next.